Ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly observed. I must say that I'm extremely grateful for the love and the support you've shown by turning up in your numbers. You've shown that indeed, yes, President Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, and Kenoforiata must go! Nana must go! Nana must go! Thank you. So, let's just repeat for the record the reason for this demonstration. Number one, we are calling on the trio. That's President Akufo-Addo, Vice President Bawumia, and then Kenoforiata. Oh no, number every dollar that we borrow as a country, President Akufo-Addo's family gets richer through Kenoforiata. Is that not so? Is that not the case? Is that not the case? Yes. How can that continue to happen? That is a clear breach of the Constitution in Article 284, which says that there should be no conflict of interest. No conflict of interest. Yet, the president has put his cousin Oforiata in charge of the finance ministry, and Oforiata is succeeded in getting Data Bank appointed as bond market specialist and also the primary dealer. So in the process, every CD, every dollar that we borrow, then Kenoforiata's company, Data Bank, ends up getting a cut. Is that good?
No.
Is that good?
No.
That's against the Constitution. And as such, it's very clear that it's time for him to go. Because, all right. So now, the second reason for our demonstration, we are saying that when the Speaker of Parliament assumes office as president as a result of the resignation of Akufo-Addo and Bawumia, he must take steps to cushion the Ghanaian. Times are hard, isn't it? Petrol prices have gone up, isn't it? Lorry fare has gone up, isn't it? So what are we experiencing now? Teachers are suffering. Demonstrators are
suffering.
Lawyers are
suffering.
Market women are
suffering.
Journalists are
suffering.
Police are
suffering.
Soldiers are
suffering.
And so on and so forth. So once we are all suffering, when the Speaker takes over, he must roll out plans, reduce some of the taxes, take and find other innovative means to make sure that the prices of basic commodities and petrol come down. Then number three, the Speaker has to take steps to make sure that the cedi is strengthened, because right now, as we are all aware, the cedi is the worst currency in Africa. Yes, and also in the world. So people have said that even in Afghanistan, where the Taliban are in charge, their currency is doing better than the cedi. Why? Yeah? Okay, so we are also making the point that once we've gathered here as citizens and we've expressed our disgust at the obscene thievery, at the obscene corruption, at the obscene conflict of interest, it means that Akufo-Addo and Oforiata must resign. Nana must go. Nana must go. And then finally, I'm extremely grateful to you for conducting yourselves extremely well, that we've not recorded any negative incident. Shall we shout in support of ourselves? Yes. Yes. Shall we applaud ourselves again? Shall we applaud ourselves again? Yes. So I'm sure by now the message is very clear to President Akufo-Addo and his cronies that they have to go. Finally, I also wish to thank the Ghana Police Service for this extreme professionalism. Shall we acknowledge the Ghana Police Service? Ghana Police Service, we are grateful. Ghana Police Service, we are grateful. Ghana Police Service, we are grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Once I brought all Ghana Police Service for Barcelona, you say one in the
want to be young Kasaya. I'm with the Macachum, I shall myself, no one's ready. Joe, boy. I'm afraid Yalbama. Yalbama, dear. Or no, Nacoban and Ado Calipo. Yalbama. Oh, we are the friend that's people. Okay, let me go back. Joe boy. Ya do bibia se. Ewo ene adefefa ye nyina ya wa ha. De di kan ya beda lawyer asepa. Obi beka se onu de nka. O hye ne ba bi asemba no wadidi ho. Na so wa wu omamu ni nyina asem aba beto ye so no. Enye asem a ye se ode hye ne emra ninnim for dem ho. Na mo ma so tisi abonti a. Ese ye nyina ye di nachi. Na ya pagana fo acha ubiem se calipo yi ene ya de dada mo na yanim de ya numu ya no se noa bi na nanado numu no aye ya saa ene o twa ba ko ni bia yanim de ya etumu nyinhwa se ya numu ya de di obiem de nti a ya nyina ya wa ha ya ni abere no ene abra ya ti drivers for change no na ya top petrol diesel e wo man Ghana ha diesel na ne bo efo de nti ani bo efo no eno na ko fa nnuane free nkronki to mu ba ene jamama peso a ya ti drivers for change no na ya to diesel ne 3 cedis 26 pesos per liter 4.5 liters na ma 1 gallon no na ya 14 cedis 715 pesos. Enti driver ofri boko e bank na ha no 100 gallons of fuel no sika no ode to eye 1471 Ghana cedis 50 pesos. Titi sika no 14 million enru 50 million. And 1 liter of diesel eye 23 Ghana cedis 49 pesos. 4.5 liters no amount 105 Ghana cedis 705 pesos. It is the same driver now, auto 100 gallons of fuel, no? And we here 10,570 Ghana cedis, 50 pesos. Now, Abusia for Mesramo. I me that say any Ramon Central for Nana Wahai. Asama me kai, Muamudi Adansa Sanity. Nabusa who say, Tigare, crown walk of fano, every stream, Ababa Sumana. Me pa chon ko beto da sadize no enti se wo se amfa ho a won se ye intos me enu ama 5 cedis me pa chon fa ho ka na di intos ba ne bo ye den ye ka ye se free education ti ya ba ma mun kama nuntum me pa chon am ka free education ni biem am se covid world bank so am akromfo me ma muska mo mun konta am ka covid biem se am se Putin me pa chon Russia ni Ukraine Oma to bomb to tomato ho. Me pa chao Poland for omni Russia bo e hia no mu su se nanado. Ukraine na ye to bomb gu on o su se akufuado. Na say ye da sorry ye kra de o se ma me mu atidwem e na to nton ne ma sa. Papa mo me sre mo ye de nyame di pa ma chao. Ye ma me mo omna hwe design so. E ba nsa na design na dru sa. Ye kire mu se nye ma me mo no. Me pa chao so ma te se ene o man payi nanado. Ni ministers, ni MP for say, ni minister no, or man or mother. That means, the audition no, you can offerata the Osuinadi. Lawyer to me, fa a 2 Pamuk can offerata. Never moon and not only a Mawaduma. It is a Winadia. Yasin Nana must go, Nana must go, Nana must go. Yadobi Biase.
All right, the speeches, no, and this is where height, ebem, on wow, my intimate me, if I have Casanano.
Yeah, now, Brofonichi na dos, Dodo. Brofonichi na dos, Dodo. The best is Saka, the crowd was that. The guy na kiss of concert for me or advert or TV so. Na TV no ye advert na. Papa be nyeska see a back a day. And I'm going to be me free. I said na a back a day no mo kano. I said you say. O se o back a day a we kasa. I just say ya no a man for ebusuafo. And I'm trying my own thing. I'm saying no, mommy, I do okay. Me ndini. And I'm come mommy and I'm say na auntie. O be say kasa ya no a man for ebusuafo wa we say ma back na say. O se na me meti awisa. And then no, you be can awisa. And then you be can awisa. The family are deep. Now I address him. Choboy.
Choboy. Dan waye na muduga musa muna wahala kwarai ko kariya na yi. Ku fadi muna wahala. To abinda muka ga yawun nan ba duka kenan ba. Mun continue mba ji muna magana ba mun kai shi Tamale. Mun kai shi Wa, mun kai shi Koforidia, mun kai shi Kumasi, mun kai shi Ho, ko ina, kowa na wahala. Don yaya ake run muna gari kaman family business. Running the country like a family business. Why? Is Ghana Company Limited? Is it Ghana Company Limited? How much came into the country during COVID? Over $2.5 billion. Couldn't nantuka na ebi. Yashka iskani. Bamu yadda. Mu ke da karfi. Mu muka doke su aiki. Mu zamu ya mu kore su. Muka ce, yau, mun fito ba dukan shi ke gaba. Mun kuma komo, insha Allah. Insha Allah.
All right, you go so speeches, you know, war Independence Square, and speeches, you know, koso.
I see my pempem no. Bere see my pempem no. Say the biamu Economic Fighters League. Fighters, and so need na habi. Fighters forward. Fighters forward. Cho boy. Me friend fighter ni na oba be dress mo. Thank you.
All right, and groups are hold on and egusua one more address supporters and I say demonstrators are woman Asia ewa.
Because my sister, ebi mu kika nsembi, but I say ya addresses our issues no. Na ye man no krani dead, ana meboa. Choboy. Mo fan cheme. Speech me ba be kan no. Ma tro ne brofo. But me ria na ma tre mu e wo gan any tree mu. Say ya here. Thank you very much. Yes. Right. Greetings in the name of the Almighty, the source and sustainer of all life and everything in existence. Greetings in the name of all our forebears, whose struggles, blood, tears, and sweat have made it possible for us to be here today. And I greet you in the eternal spirit of freedom and comradeship amongst all men. Ghana is in distress. Ghana is in distress. Ghana is in distress. Our nation is on the verge of economic collapse. And though those at the helm refuse to admit they are lost, we shall not watch in silence when we are all at risk of sinking with this ship. The minimum wage in Ghana today is about 13 cedis, 75 pesos, which is less than $1, which means about 30 million people are living under the poverty line. The cost of living is unbearable, and the hardships Ghanaians face today can be likened to a life sentence in hard labor. It is these deplorable living conditions that drove our brother Kofi Kakra to end his life by electrocution when he climbed a 33,000 volt pylon in Kaswa. Those of us who are still alive are being destroyed by despair, hopelessness, unemployment, and poverty. We, the youth, have demonstrated
well beyond doubt that we will not resort to any violence in seeking to restore and rebuild our nation. Our mobilization efforts in all our 3 occasions under Fix the Country were without any incidents, and that fact is irrefutable. This proves that under proper leadership, public anger and agitations can be directed into more efficient and progressive action. This, however, should not, and I repeat, this should, however, not be misconstrued to mean that we can be intimidated and cowered into silence and obedience by the reckless show of lethal force, as has been characteristic of successive governments, and especially this administration, which includes, for the first time in the political history of Ghana, a hung parliament with 137 members for MPP and 137 MPs for NDC. We shall resist any attempt by the duopoly of nation wreckers, that is the MPP and the NDC, to plunge our nation into civil unrest and political instability, which will guarantee an easy escape from persecution for their crimes against the sovereign people of Ghana by manipulating economic and social factors which further exacerbate, I'll take that again, I beg your pardon. We shall resist any attempt by this duopoly of nation wreckers, which is the MPP and the NDC. We gonna read them. Toboy. We shall resist any attempt by this duopoly of nation wreckers, that is the MPP and the NDC, to plunge our nation into unrest and political instability, which will guarantee an easy escape for them. So they are manipulating social and economic factors. So we'll be on the streets fighting ourselves. But our message is simple. Nana must go. Nana must go. And with him, the entire 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic, of this false republic called Ghana. The charge against them is that they are in breach of the trust and the mandate of the sovereign people of Ghana. Chapter 13 of the 92 Constitution variously vests the control of public funds in Parliament. In specific terms, this means, say 1, no tax can be imposed without authority of Parliament. That's Article 174. Apart from monies charged directly on the consolidated fund by the Constitution, no monies can be withdrawn from the fund without authority from Parliament. Parliament has the power and duty to monitor the expenditure of public funds, to ensure that monies it has authorized are used for the purposes for which they are intended to, by appropriate action on the Auditor General's report. They are asking me to cut my speech. But to the Mamika Assembly, we will do that. Master, the American is there. I'm saying Finance Minister on for me. Pacho, Article 181. I say, I buy beer ni hoa, but to me without the approval of Parliament and the majority of Parliament. Pacho Mute. Say I'm about your Parliament. NDC 4 ya. MPP 4 so ya. Until why mun the Finance Minister approval say on country no. Yes. So when we say MPP and NDC must go, they are the problem for the problems we are having today in Ghana. Me say, Article 82 of the Constitution, I say Parliament has the right to appoint or to remove any minister. Me baucho say omo ye parliamentarians. Now Imran say omo watumia or me to be a finance minister. Why are they telling us say on Bampeni Mono ye finance minister? Omo ka say ye Jimmy Ana. Omo ka say ye Jimmy Ana. Me baucho NDC 4 tete. Oh no, you can't cut me. Why? Should I stop? Should I stop? Should I stop? The people have spoken. The people have spoken.
The people have spoken.
The people have spoken.
The people have spoken. They want.
Do you want more? Do you want more? Thank you. Yes. Yes. Enti Ghana for Toboy. Messi, we will not be taken for granted any longer. The MPP and the NDC are the reason for our problems today. And the youth of Ghana say, away! 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 Thank you.
Where's the mic?
5 minutes.
Where is the mic? Chobwe. Last week, Ghana for a break. Yahoo train. If you're saying another don't be an unknown make a be train. Now you feel okay, Kakra. And that bench now say, or bench now you know back at say, Sika and Pedede. Sika and Pedede, only at the Pedede. Chrono and Pedede. Corruption and Pedede. Mr. Day, Chrono and Pedede. Corruption and Pedede. Incompetence and Pedede. And Jessica and Pedede. Masamano no.
C'est ça mes frères, mais ça comme ça. Non, c'est mon côté là, c'est mon côté. They be on in them. On va addressing you in the name of Unauthorized Ghana. But that's it. Charlie, I beg you.
Choboy. Choboy. When I say Nanado, you say who? Nanado. From today, we are declaring a national booing exercise. Anywhere you see the convoy of the president, boo them! Boo them! They have destroyed this country. Within 6 years, President Akufo-Addo and his kitchen cabinet has moved petrol from 6 cedis per liter to 17 cedis and 24 cedis for diesel within 6 years. Within 6 years, President Akufo-Addo and his kitchen cabinet has moved the dollar from 4.2 cedis for the dollar to 15 cedis within 6 years. Within 6 years, Nanado and his kitchen cabinet has collapsed not less than 1,000 jobs. Within 6 years, Nanado and his government has moved not less than 10 million people below the poverty line. That is the reality of the situation today. Today, we are here to call for President Akufo-Addo to step down. We say, President Akufo-Addo, away. Dr. Bawumia, away. Ken Oforiatta, away. But there is one last person that we need to add to the list of people who must step down. And that is the Energy Minister, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. The Energy Minister who has supervised the current astronomical increase in petrol prices. The Energy Minister who has supervised the current astronomical increase in utility. Today we can't buy prepaid. Today we can't buy petrol. We can't buy diesel. We can't buy water. And he says he is now somewhere in Abu Dhabi negotiating for cheaper fuel. Where was he all this while? When the petrol was moving from 6 cities to 7 cities to 8 cities to 10 cities to 12 cities. Was he sleeping? Was he sleeping? Choboy! Choboy! So we say the president must go. Enough is enough. We have had enough of austerity.
All right, the speech is no good. So, Koso, the Wabbage now, wait, the Abbey say, Mike, wait, Abeno.
Oh boy! Choboy! Choboy! Family democracy should not be permitted in this country. Why am I saying that? Democracy, as I know, is defined as government of the people, by the people, for the people. Akufo-Addo has redefined democracy for us in this country. He has defined democracy as the government of the family, for the family, by the family. And we Ghanaians will not sit aside and watch democracy being twisted. We are not interested in family democracy.
Thank you.
Akufo-Addo and his family should resign. Yes. There is nowhere in the Constitution that says that democracy should be ruled by a family. Shockingly, we have an Attorney General who elevated himself at Metro TV, bragging that he is the constitutional expert. He knows everything in the Constitution. Now, this kind of democracy, family democracy, there is nowhere in the Constitution. So, Godfrey Dami, the Attorney General, should come out clear. He should come out clear and made it clear that this system of democracy is unconstitutional, and we Ghanaians will not tolerate unconstitutional democracy. Godfrey Dami should come out clear. It should come out clear. Why is he hiding? He was bragging on Metro TV that he is the constitutional expert. What is he doing? He shouldn't hide. He shouldn't hide. He should come out clear and define this kind of democracy. We are not interested. We are not interested. Please, Godfrey Dami, wherever you are, come out. Thank you, Medasi.
We are asking the president to reduce the prices of fuel by 50% within the next 24 hours. As we react. Exactly. And he should also reduce the prices of food and commodity in this country. Exactly. And he should set the finance minister. Exactly. Else we will go on demonstration again. We are suffering. The country is too hard. We are calling you. Yes.
Let this one talk.
So boy, just listen at the background. Miss Ramo, me want message. I'm a youth, any Ghana. Now youth of today, Ochehene, Katie Hammond, in Pennyphobia, sorry, TIA. Say any on dream back. Nasu and then, you say yen titi yen in Antinaho. Now yen tleomu. Nya edo ye trimu an kamba hu say adwin ba kokra ni omu trimu
I'm telling you today, sir, you today, Yabano, you're not for Yawa Hondi, Yawa Jing, Yabatimaya BB, and government to start up industries. And then Yabatimaya Juma, even 24 hours to stabilize the economy. And by this time, we are not making the noise over here. I'm not talking about dollar. Dollar is just a currency. Yeah, you dollar and chain. And then I export to call Amanoni. We are not exporting anything. Our goods, our resources, God anywhere in na muto idea na mudi yamaye. Mufanya she. And to see the nibeda ye juma. And then youth amuti Ghana. Brian Brennan na ya the top fuel. Kwame Nkrumah ni muse. Dachi yabenya fuel. Enti no ya den osi tama oil refinery di ma ye. Na enemre crude oil ni na ya de ko he. I'm telling you, ko Bafos house Koko na kwa training na ya Samsung returning the bar. Ya the yada ma ye. No manufacturing, no branches. And all the companies in Ghana should open branches in Ghana. By this time, we are not suffering. And to Mr. Ramu, my youth, me paso, unimuse, uwa hondi, na uwa jia, continue working. One day, it shall be well. And let's rise up together and tell Akufo-Addo, we don't want you again. Akufo-Addo must go!
Choboy! 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 Obi owa bia nkancha na so ya Ghana ni ba papa. Nemo amo mama demonstration we no. Mimblemu omo. In the first time in history of this country. Yehu ade bi ebia ya ye wan ye obi adwene nko so. Me sha de abra ye nantinia no. Omo wan ma police fo omo tai hu me de omo ni me. Kofu abra so ye demonstration wo Ghana ha. Atame sabra so ye demonstration. Dama ye demonstration. Uncle ye demonstration. Mo say ye demonstration. Emma journalist for omo be cover story. Obi se bulletproof gun e wo muda. Mo say ye demonstration. Emma journalist for omo pie. Aba cover story. Obi say bulletproof guns. And that way, Moncha journalist ni bi awa bia say helmet or say bulletproof gun. International bodies. And you obi na be ka cha mo say we have a tyrant as a leader. This is a typical example to prove that everyone in this country and yes say now men kasa bebre Ghana hanom politicians wa ebu Ghana for say enkwasiafo politicians wa Ghana abu Ghana for jimifo in fact Ghana for yade atum ya enkwasiafo enya no anka Akufo-Addo nya president ya enkwasiafo nti ina Akufo-Addo eye president na nyahwe enna yesi kwasianity anadan sisi ya enkwasiafo ache yeni ate agro negu yesi na Nado nyadan sebio na Nado tuwe obi anim se na Nade ono hwiniwa nani so ono bibia niwa obeye abeka ne bibi ntu ya ne dan onko basa na Nado ebu no ho na Nado ewo respect kakrama ne papa edi na da no so na de ye bisa na ane se meme meja anga se yasra no ono anga santu no wofo no mfa nyansa ento ahomaso ho no mfa na ahomaso no ento fom na onja di kakra emfa ma ne papa din a do mo so enye sa forever will Ghanaians remember the Adodankwa name to be a name that will never claim to be a president of this country, and history will remember what they've done to Ghana. Long live Ghana, and God bless our homeland Ghana.
All right, and demonstrators no na vuvuzela egu hasano na placard ba ko a e wa ha ye interesting eno no o hwe de ya twere gu so a o say treat us like sewa broni once treated you with love. I mean this on one kasa si ba na mi bisa no the entire okura sa placard nen why ya or sa asem no anyway students, we are university students taking part in this demonstration. In fact, if you look at what is happening in Ghana now, it looks as if the government that pride themselves so much of having students' interest at heart has rather abandoned us negotiating IMF deal instead of negotiating with UTAC to return back to the classroom. It's been almost 3 weeks since government went on strike, since UTAC went on strike, and the government of the day has not shown any readiness to call them back. Please. Dear Nana Akufo-Addo, we simply want you to resign, right? Because you've shown so much that you are incompetent. You are clueless. You cannot rule Ghana. So it is simple. Just resign today and give the country to a person who can rule well. Please, our hostel fees has been going up astronomically without any communications from the government. We are in COVID period, and our parents have suffered so much that they don't have money to pay our fees. Not to talk of hostel fees. Today, hostel fees in the various tertiary institutions are higher than school fees. My question is, did we go to school to learn or you went to sleep? Right? It is as a result of this that we are calling the president to resign today, together with his finance minister. When he is going, he should go with his family. We don't want them to be there.
Chronics members of South Jubilee as one said, Yabrenu. So when him say, oh, Timmy, a presidency in the Mua, a year one see form. Ya catch another down Kwaku say, say you take on Tim or classrooms again. Oh, Timana Gratimabia, oh, Timana Timabia, one see form, Niabrenu. Yanadu Timmy Yajuma. Yampeno as president of this republic again. We need Nanado to resign today. We need Nanado to resign today. Today.
Aha. Ghana for ina share. And no me know ye. So who say they do ha? Na say Ashanti de Koko. Na say Tunto fi Koko e Ghana payfo. And I Omaya Moya Day, I had a cry, Yanda, and it's a sabre. You catch a gun of 4 pay for say. Yabla, Omuya Bibi Maya, Sabi, Yani Atuaba, Yayawaina, Yatuabu, the own trouble man Dissino, or Toberman MPP. The own trouble MPP, no, or Toberman Chaboson. Yes, or my Jimmy Yache, a million. The Amana Shandy MPP for 30 good years in it. Where nobody's cannot blame away. Where Subano blame this cannot blame away. And not the year for the car. And the additional police for no. And the police for Nanado, a conform by. You catch a gun and pay for say. A free or chain so. I go so too for so. But Christian Council for so. National House of Chief also, if pay for my Musa, Yampo Bibiala say, Yabete say, Akufo-Addo, and as will be share and this Atadia, MPP Atadia, Ebe campaign or Maimu. Yabla, it is a Musi your short memory. Now face it as a campaign that. Yes, I am for Yampede. Yampede or Kulomu. Yakacha parliamentary say, Mobia may campaign for Chile. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Social media IGP must step down. Must step.
I am here to advocate for innovation. I am with the youth. And our youth are too much into innovation. They are always coming out with something. They are always creating something. They are always creating stuffs. But there is no policy. There is no system that is being put in place to help our youth in technology and innovation. In 2019, when the COVID-19 was at its peak, there was this gentleman who invented the COVID washing machine. I'm here to ask today, where is the guy? How far is with his business? What he created, how far it is now? There was a time that a gentleman invented a floating bicycle that can float on water. I am asking today, where are them? What has the government putting in place to help these people? When you go to China, Germany, and all those countries, the government are supporting the youth who are into innovation, who are creating craft. We have been advised to eat what is made in Ghana, what is made in Ghana, but there is no system, there are no policies that are putting in place to support those staffs. Just recently, Reality he interviewed someone. That guy, or invented a baby carrying machine that can be placed in the hospitals to help carry babies who are born yet. But I ask today, where are those people? They come and they do their things, and we help them, and they are gone. And the youth, the dreams of the youth are being shattered. We are killing their dreams because there is nothing put in place. They have no hope in the future. They don't believe in themselves no more. So I want to tell this government that they should prioritize innovation and technology. They should prioritize our culture.
All right. Sabre Yeguso yes, me find say speeches na dey aba awiye anisa. But my main find out opani ma hu so kura praye na I don't know kura praye. What's saying?
The frame is solo and general 2. Solomon. And solo aka general 2.
General 2.
I said in Ketia 2.
I said in Ketia 2.
Yes.
Adai.
Oh, me penny salof. Ibi who shall cry and send the picture crowd and me cry.
Penasem ke.
Papa nyansa wani timu bebre.
Niti na kura praye o de yeden.
Oh, praye ni de amambo aye boy de nanado ama. Omani se se afri obi ani so. Se si ye face fat pa. Mimi ye construction man. Ye di 1 million a 100 Ghana cedi. Ye di top cement for 4 bags. Na say ye di 100 cedi to me top cement 4 bags. Na ene ye di top baku at the cost of 85 cedi. Na say be nipa usi enu mom na ya. In fact, se meka no kware pa se be bo so metua wuka. At the same time, dollar mama ye pa mama no dollar no na 3 cedi 70 pesos. But ebimu si MP before now we see 42. But yemfa omu 42 no. 42 times 3 bema 12.6. 12.6. $20 is here make us say. Inti se nipa uti TV so now defend where 7. Bolsam ebetu awuka. Afi at the same time fuel 14 cedi 1 gallon. Nanado Edi say mama din sa me ba me beti petrol su ene do ku e 1 cedi sika o mboto mu ene petrol liter kra ni boy din chen 1 gallon ye di pama obi nti se wo hwa we nyina nanado se se wa pim ministers adentina ye ko ball a contingent ya di ko be say 25 and at 27 se ne be obi mbo ne mu de ya asisa no sometimes you see obi ba mu so at least oil changes kakra ma obi so sometimes cause me be shegu who solid team you omapim nti so omapim e dey na still ya 67 finance minister hey si obi hey solid team find and omdu akopim IMF still that's what gidi omumu nti baby ade na adu de me donyam se na nado onu antu ne hu free ade so we enya gidigidi yes civilians na ebetu na nado on free ade so ye mpa no biom nti na me di pray ne bae no
opra
ni moja kra ye mpa ni moja nanado ani kwase ni family bi beye opani bi da wasasi so oh no ankasa kasi ni family na eti abamu family and friends onno here mama say family and friends but mama obu mama mama obu oman no na ni family ba ko pe na e won aban mu onu po deputy minister for urban transport the who we obi say family and friend no who the family with friends no e be say 52 in government nti wa hwa omamu papa na yebu no nana do wa pin sesi a me hu ade ni say MPP for TV suna omu defend this me hwa omu a say dachi omu ba benya ye nkwasa for dachi because papa we pomu nka sebi because papa TV tell isu twa ntro we betumi defend $3 CD 70 pesos na say 15 CD 14 CD now we defend we are we ba akọ school na we ba be say 15 years ka be ku say we papa nka nkwasa asem because we defend we man ye nana do yapim wa bon ba mi apo de on the promise a toilet and yem ngwa say me personally no dey be am ka say ba mi or a toilet by president and I am pass on nga say prove so toilet by president because ba mi am ka kire say omo ba pa no toilet facility no na 33% say say o ma hiti toilet facility akọ 59% nti vice president mana u promise toilet ya remember everybody your future nana do abon mesi mumma ye nyina ye mbom we dey wake up call demonstration ono ana ekire ye see demonstration nana do ye expert on no kire o di kumi preku ne bae and organize all the 10 regions omutu ba ku di greater Accra no kumi preku yimi preku semi preku bom preku ya bre be greater Accra kumi preku no ye ko nipa fall su preku but as I say Rollins listening government inti VAT no di bana nana do see VAT ni ba ye ho ba chi ye but nana do mu ba ye yi VAT ni dem yakaka first impose nipa fall na ewu ye no ka o so mbe ye o mayi o ma mbe ye o mayi afi VAT ni so mba so man yi VAT na mfiri ho o mu sa di 2.5% esa di to VAT ni so nti wo hwa nana do ni scale of ruling ni nyina o ye wudi ni
fancy mama nya na pra na say
adogbemi former for nana do so mi nana ko ye pe wo nana ko abanboni former for contaminated oil former for aboboya former for PDS former for excavator former for Japan royalty former for contaminated oil nana ye pe wo ye pa nana obon
enti we demonstrators ni bi how wo so efa so na womo ekre womo ani so enso amamu a ekoso sabre aso se we ebesesa niam bi ewo amamu emu no Black Star Square ha and Independence Square ntemu ha na yegina ya de live coverage ebrel me here as it stands now demonstrators no free ha but I say scattered kakra police for no there womo etwa womo ho ahia making sure say one more free area, and then be able to also control them. Honorable Ras Mubarak, Ada Ras, Yamakwaba.
Major so.
Afin Shapa.
Na uko giant he.
What's it?
Uko giant.
Koja.
Red dress he.
Ana TV. Ana woman.
Ana hucha no de hoka hobi.
Oh yeah, can ho. I want channel there. Mama Penny crack can hobi. So no an kasa jatun sa ho channel wo ho.
Well, abina the akoso my munu. Enye ebosha o ma panyi akufado. Obo Ghana for. Ahucha no ebro so. You know, people are going through a lot of difficulty. Na oyechira we ya de ya na ya ka chira ma panyi say so all the cotton esisi na so a se oso ompede de a na afa na dede no ya be ye dede no afa na ya be ye dede no because you say I no ompe you know who has said am for who se chira omu yi Kofi am for ntimi ntua am rent eduanu kra 3 square meals e ba am for ntimi ntua am school fees and na pre-tertiary institutions yes omu nyina nko fie enam eduane a any schools you know that's the levels that we have gotten to and here there ya ka say omampanyi empamo kenoforiata na o say onte no the baba chire no ono anasem he's going to get more booing amafo afena amafo be huru no pa obe huru no afena amafo be ye dede pa dede a o say ompe no afena amafo be ye because say we omampanyi na o mindful ho e chire omo ne say already you have a price stabilization levy no and no to aban ejeje say the buy say oil apo kosoro a aban etimi dey cushion na mindful as we speak there's a windfall aban anyamfa so bebre wo so and we are asking why is it that almost every 2-3 days fuel prices go up abade na ye mindful etima ko adwuma abade no motima ko adwum abade na mindful etima ko school so clearly aban we there I think it's the worst government in the history of Ghana since independence.
But Anka, you're good for my party. At least next election, if truly or a worst performing government, easily. Why not wait for that time but hit the streets?
Kofi, 2 years is long enough for people to die. Said I mean ABF Husseini Ekadebiano. I say you need head before you can chew corn. So over we are bro. Now say uwo etile. Now tin you have why we are bro. 2 years ne baba na ekomakuwa. Over there aba. So this is part of the measures to force the government to do the right thing. And to be honest with you, there are people who can run this country, even within the MPP. And Ejumano, so I say, I've heard it, Emudrono, on to me soa, ma omlemuni keshire, ma omlemi Russia-Ukraine war. Because I know young the Russia-Ukraine war are affected here. Our neighbors, some of them are doing very, very well. And you ask yourself, why are other neighboring countries doing very well and we are doing poorly? Minuka say Kofi, Senegal. In Senegal, the president has reduced the size of his government. Why is it that Nana Akufo-Addo is refusing to reduce the size of his bloated government? And clearly, no, why not just say, and we would force him constitutionally, Kofi, and Yantakwa, and Abuba, and Yatuo, and Najai, peacefully. Said, yeah. Constitution, they say, Constitution, your MPs won't going to impeach the president. And if I was in Parliament, I would have moved the motion for the impeachment of the president. Oh, yes. No, because he has completely demonstrated, sir, he doesn't have the capacity to run this country. He doesn't. Now, in some in opposition, today we are seeing, sir, they are, they talk about competence, are all hollow promises to the people of Ghana. One is saying, and I may, Kofi, to the extent that countries are into war situation, they are doing better than us. One is saying, and I may, come in Kruma Ghana, you want fango, you want gold, you want diamond, you want bauxite, you want manganese, ye wa bibia na so ya ho kire na omampanyin na busuafo nko ana omuni aho kire mu
eno mo aka the evidence that shows omampanyin na busuafo nko ana mo ho eto mo ye
Kofi ene ye nyina ye nim say in spite of the difficulties in spite of COVID omampanyin to kwan or the private jet na ko sanya ho ta na ye den ene finance minister, I mean, look at it, the amount of security who are even following him around. Cost to the taxpayer. Clearly a man who is out of touch, a man who should have been thrown overboard long ago. So my penny at me pamo Boache Jaku. Boache Jaku pedigree compared to Oforata Ebini. But then I'm saying Papa Nia Nebusi Ninti. He's allowed to stay. At the detriment of our country, Ghana. Chasa enfano ho so man be boa na busiafo omuntiremu o man ayi omampanya akufado na busiafo nko ahode ana Kofi, why is it that Ghanaians are really on their knees? Mamefo, papafo, enkokrafo. People can't even buy their medication. They are on their knees begging the president say, "Usha boss say, Obama ya atoye." You know, reduce the suffering just a little. And so now my Penya and I just say on Ethiopia. Now finance minister, in spite of the vote of no confidence, say any 80 MPs in parliament, the entire majority caucus in parliament, I say the finance minister must go. Why is this so indispensable? Edian Kwan Oye, Kofi, Sanya Katasusani Proya, Sanya Sikabina Omoya. Omopasa Kanoforiata Ebohubaya. What is it? That Kanoforiata must stay at all costs. In terms of experience.
What's the IMF?
Now IMF, yeah, NDC, Echo IMF. It was Professor Koshiboche, former finance minister who led the negotiation. It was Professor Koshiboche. Kanoforiata Onungwana in media in government. Is he the only person with the requisite qualification to lead an IMF negotiation in our country?
All right, let us say Honorable Ras Mubarak.